Shalom, sweet people. I am Maker Strong. My Maker makes me strong. And I came to you guys today with an update on what's been going on with the fire and my progress from where I was to where I am now. Um, you guys, there's been a lot going on. It's like, ugh, it makes me remember that part in the Bible about Job, not about me. let's let's clarify. But you know how there's a part in the book of Job, like at the very beginning, when he is talking about when one person came to tell him that one of his children had died. Another person was coming before they even finished telling him about how the kids had died. They were talking about how the cattle had died and like there were fires and all of this news was like coming at him all at once. And then finally it stopped and then he could just like process like all of that stuff. And these days, like that's how I feel about the news. So it's a lot. And it's not like just the national news because yeah, there's that, but it's my own like friends and family. I've just been hearing negative things back to back. Um a very young lady passed away. They had her funeral last week and just like within a couple of weeks she went from nothing at all to stage 4 cancer and yeah, like they sent her from the hospital, and I believe it was Southwest Memorial Hospital that literally kicked her out because her insurance wouldn't pay. So they sent her home to die. And processing that, um, I'm still writing my book, but I'm almost finished with it. Just to try to kind of bring the mood back up because I mean like uh, it's been something one thing after another, and I thought this year was supposed to be like a refresher. Maybe I'm just naive, I don't know, but I thought we were going to get a little break this year from all of the stuff, but it's like just one thing after another. But let me just go ahead and give you guys. Now I know the house is still a little bit. But this is the area that was burned, and now you can see that I have put another shelf over there at the moment. And I've got my little garrafon, but I don't have the spigot yet. And I don't know if you can see the walls had to be redone, and this block. Oh, it's kind of hard to see that they had to replace the blocks, cinder blocks. I don't know if you can even see that. But there's still some stuff that we need to do over here. But for the most part, I can use the kitchen again. And that's what I needed to be able to do. However, it's kind of like when you feel, I don't know. I don't want to complain because I mean, like, it could have been a whole lot worse. As like I told you, um, that area did get the brunt of the damage. The whole house was filled with soot, so because of the smoke. Um, but the brunt of the damage was in that area where I've set up my shelf and my coffee pot and stuff. and I'm not keeping that stuff plugged in, even though I have the right grade of wire over there now. I don't know why this thing is in my way. Y'all, I'm so sorry. But um I'm just shell shocked. I'm shell shocked, y'all. I think that's normal. I just don't want to put anything in that plug unless I'm right there dealing with it at that moment, and then I unplug it when I'm done. And so that's kind of like how I'm handling that. I'm on my way out the door, actually, and my birthday is coming up. And like, part of me was like, no, I better not do a drama. I am going to do, for my birthday, a member drawing. Now, how is that going to work? I don't know, y'all, because when I tried to do the last drawing, if you remember, we had somebody who tried to pretend to be another person that I kind of already knew, and I knew enough to thwart the plan to steal just $25, y'all. And I have to try to I have to try to I'm sorry. I have to try to um buy other things, because what was in that area was a shelf that had pots, pans, plates, cups. Um, it had my toaster oven. It had my little, I don't know why I can't think of it. The little processor, the food processor. So I had a lot of stuff over there and on that shelf that I have to replace all that stuff now. And so it's just stuff. I'm not complaining, believe me, and I will get it all back eventually. But I still want to do my drawing. I want to go ahead and do it. And let me see. I don't think I'm thinking of anything else. The book. The book is different. It's very different. It's a sci-fi love story. It's really beautiful though. And yeah. So I'm actually done writing it. I just need to format, and I am doing some revisions, because I do want it to be a travel book. I don't want it to be super big, because the whole purpose of the travel book situation is to be able to put it in your baggage, you know. Hold on, I'm trying to show you because I've got this stuff. So see how thin this book is? This is the intention that I had was so that you could fold it and you would be able to read it on the plane or at the airport. And it's this one is like 68 pages, but I also have this one, which is like 300 and some odd pages, but it's still bendable, um, as if you're going to be on a long journey. And then I have Shaman's Gate. Of course, that's the last one that I published. It's 300. I don't know why I'm doing that. I could just look. Oh, 237 pages. So I don't want any of my books to go past this, like, thickness. And I think the new one is going to be about the same thickness as the Shaman's Gate. And mainly because it is supposed to be a travel book. It's supposed to be something you can um, enjoy, and it shouldn't take up too much space in your baggage. So, anyways, now that I've done that, I just made my thing uneven. Oh no, I didn't. Good. Anyway, so You guys, there's a lot going on. Please don't let the news get you to spiral out of your own orbit, so to speak. Take care of the things in your world that need to be taken care of, because the worst thing you can do is to be so um, depressed by what's going on in the bigger story that your story starts to crumble. And the good thing is that if you, in your world, like you start to feel good about things around you, then it will ripple out. You know, it may not have as broad a reach as like the national news and whatever is happening in other places in the world, but it will at least ground you so that you can make a difference where you stand. And that's what I had to do, because it's been a lot. And, please continue to pray for my friend's son, because he's 5 years old and he doesn't have his mom anymore. And so, just like I said on my last video, be kind. You don't know what people are going through. You see how I smile. And I love to be happy. That's my, I try to do something to make myself happy, at least one thing every day that just makes me smile. And I'm probably going to up that now that I'm, leveling up. I call it that. And yeah, yeah, even though people seem to be okay, you don't know what they're going through. And they're just fighting their way through it, just like everybody else. So just be kind. It's not that hard. Be kind to people. You don't have to say the thing that would be witty, or, or you think it'll land, like, you know what I mean? Like some people look for an easy, funny punchline when other people are talking about stuff. I don't know if that's some kind of coping mechanism that people do, but don't do it. Don't do that. When people are talking about things that happen in their life, sometimes if you're close enough to them, you can make a joke. You know, like I've got a friend. When I told when I told her about the fire, she was like, "This girl is on fire," But she can do that. She can do that for me with me, But if anybody else would have done that, I would have been like, "You rude," and But she can do that because we have that kind of relationship. But um, please, guys, just be kind. It's not that hard. Um, yeah. So hopefully I feel very good. I got my braids back. I did my braids again. And that always makes me feel good. And going back to the gym, getting back in there, because the last few days I just haven't even wanted to go anywhere. I haven't wanted to do anything except get this house back to being mine again. And it's finally getting there. So, thank you guys for all of your prayers, all of your wonderful comments, anything that you've said to me via Facebook. You guys don't comment that much on here. Please do that. It does help a lot to comment, subscribe, like. I always kind of forget to say that stuff, but it does help. And if it pushes my message out, that's good. because people need to know about when you come to another country and how the houses are made. And sometimes codes are not really respected, you know. And it's not just Mexico that's like that. Please believe. You can have beautiful homes built, and the inside of them have the wrong wires or the wrong plumbing situation. Um, Things slip through the cracks, right? Where people pay money, and similar things do happen in the United States, but not as much because it's kind of very bureaucracy ridden, right? But definitely, like, people need to know. And I have just one voice, but you could help just push it out there that so that people are aware. Anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. Please be kind to people. Shalom.